Hi, man-san.
Here goes! Ah!
Yes, nice, Taka. That's the way to swing that axe.
I'm here on a camping trip with my dad today. This is the first time I ever tried splitting wood with an axe.
Yeah, well, it's good to challenge all kinds of things. And you've got a great swing there, son.
This was my first camping trip. Sure, it was tough sometimes, but I was having the time of my life. But then... Ah! What the hell is this, for Pete's sake?
That looks like a tick.
A tick? I'm Taka Otani. I'm in the 6th grade. It seems a fairly large tick just bit me.
Yeah, that's a tick, all right. That's what we call a Madani. They are larger than the usual kind. They get their nutrition from animal blood. In other words, they're bloodsuckers.
Huh? Seriously?
There are occasionally people that get sick from being bitten by one.
Please, Dad, get that thing off me!
Right, it's not too big. Shouldn't be a problem. All we have to do is use these tweezers and grab the head, like this, and rotate it like this, and voila! Comes right off.
We gotta go to the hospital right away, Dad. Is it very far from here?
No need to get all panicky, son. All you need to do is wash it off and you're good to go. No worries, son.
But what if I get sick or something? You said some people will get ill, right?
Listen up, Taka. One day, when you get older and you want to protect the one you love, at times like that, you can't have that kind of attitude,
But, Dad...
Don't get all snowflakey on me, son. You're a man. Listen up, you don't need to go to the hospital. You'll be just fine. When the situation gets tough, a man's gotta show what he's made of. You gotta be able to do stuff on your own.
Yeah, right, Dad. Then, the very next day, after we got home from our camping trip... Dad! What's the matter? Honey, are you okay? My dad suddenly started shaking uncontrollably and fell to the floor.
My stomach! My stomach!
Huh? What'd you say, Dad? Are you saying your stomach hurts? Like that, my dad kept repeating this over and over in a barely audible voice. I wonder what's wrong with him. Was it something he ate? We didn't know what to do, and so we tried lifting his shirt up and checking for any signs of injury, perhaps. What we found astonished us. These are ticks. Those Madani ticks Dad was talking about. His stomach was covered with a dozen or more ticks, the kind we saw during the camping trip. Wow, what the hell is this? Why so many? Yuck, that looks so horrible. Come to think of it, my dad didn't look so well on the drive back yesterday. I guess those ticks were sucking out his blood all the way back.
These ticks pick up all kinds of bacteria and germs from all kinds of animals and plants, and when a person is bitten by one of those bugs, the contagions are transferred into the host. What I contracted was called tick-borne relapsing fever. Apparently, while camping with my son, I was bitten by numerous ticks. This fever is very dangerous. Symptoms include headache, fatigue, and muscle aches. In worst-case scenarios, it even causes confusion, loss of coordination, and seizures. I was pretty bad off. I was about to lose consciousness.
Dad was talking about this just yesterday. He got bitten by ticks, and that's what made him sick. We have to get rid of those ticks right away. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. I got a pair of tweezers and tried pulling them off like he told me during our camping trip. I'm pulling, but they won't come off. These particular critters were tough as nails. I pulled and pulled, but they wouldn't budge. What are we gonna do? We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Ah!
My dad looked extremely uncomfortable.
Ah!
It was then I remembered something my dad said. He always told me to try everything, challenge everything for myself. That everything can be chalked up to experience. It will make me a better man someday. That's what he always told me. Okay, I'm doing this. And so I made up my mind to... Take that, you yucky ticks!
Oh!
I put maximum pressure on the ticks. When that didn't work, I poured cold water over them, but those ticks hung on with all their might. Nothing seemed to work. Man, these ticks are really hardcore.
Yeah, they sure are. Not giving up so easily, huh?
In my stupor, I knew that I was in a precarious situation. I had no idea what was going to happen to me. My wife and son seemed to be doing all they can to remedy the situation, but all I wanted them to do right now was for them to call an ambulance. Why they didn't, I don't know. I was too out of it to utter a word. The only thing I can think of is my son Taka wants to solve the problem himself. He wants to figure out for himself. My words came back to haunt me. When the situation gets tough, a man's gotta show what he's made of. You've got to be able to do stuff on your own. I thought I was being a cool father, teaching my kid life lessons, trying to show off, and now it bites me in the ass. I was all energetic and self-righteous during that camping trip. What an idiot.
I wonder if this boiling hot water will work.
No! They can't be doing this, for God's sake! They need to call an ambulance, and right away! But I was completely out of it. I couldn't utter a coherent word, even if I wanted to, for Pete's sake. All I could manage was to grunt. Ambulance, please.
Huh? I can't hear you, Dad. What did you say? Dad's trying to say something.
I wonder what he's trying to say.
I think I heard please more, or something like that.
So he wants more of that, huh?
Yeah, that must be it. I bet it was a sign from Dad challenging me. Yeah, that must be it. He wants me to do more. So as my dad asked, I tried to find more ways to fix this. And then finally... Mom, do you have any thread?
Thread? Yeah, right, thread. I'll get some.
In order for me to apply an even amount of pressure, I have to press down like this. I was ready to carry out my new solution. Okay, I'm ready to do this.
Wow, Taka! This is awesome!
I took the thread that Mom brought me and tied it around each of the ticks. My plan was to pull the strings all at once and eradicate those pesky ticks once and for all. 1, 2, and 3! Ah!
Don't let go of it, Taka! You can do this!
No, please, no, please. Ticks have pinchers that have reverse scales, so once they dig into the skin, it doesn't come loose easily. The scales act like locks. So every time my son pulls on the ticks, excruciating pain runs through my entire body. I felt as though my stomach was being torn apart.
Ah! Come on, come loose!
Ow!
I need to pull harder! Harder!
Come on, Taka!
No! My dear son, please stop!
You got this, Taka! We're almost there!
What's my wife cheering him on, for God's sake? Doesn't she see what's happening? I was completely immobilized. I wasn't able to utter a word in protest. Just grunts. I was like a rag doll at the mercy of wild animals.
Yeah, one more pull!
Oh!
I put all my strength into it. I pulled those strings like my life depended on it. But it was not to be. I can't believe it. This didn't work either. Those ticks seem to have gotten even bigger. Their tummies are full with my dad's blood. If I don't do something soon, Dad will. Dad will... That's when I decided to call Mr. Anton. He can handle anything. I decided to have him pull the threads with his truck. Anton, sure appreciate your help on this.
You got it, Taki, leave it to me! We'll make this work! Apparently, my son thought of this wild idea that pulling the ticks from my body using a truck and a pulley contraption.
Dad, we're almost there. We'll get these pesky ticks off you in no time. The truck will tear their little heads clean off.
Please, no! Not tra- Why does he call this Anton guy? This so-called jack of all trades? Just pick up the damn phone and dial 911 for Pete's sake! An ambulance will be here in minutes! But I wasn't able to vocalize a coherent uttering. Ah! My body was gradually lifted clean off the floor. I looked like some ghastly ornament. Why am I being tortured like this? Just call a damn ambulance! I've been with my wife for 10 years. Our son was born soon after we were married. Our life was a happy one. Whoa, that was a great throw, Taka. You're getting better and better.
That's awesome, Taka. Keep it up.
I sure will, Mom.
Just remember, Taka, it's okay to make mistakes. It only leads to success. Making mistakes is experience. Remember that, son. You have to try everything and never give up.
Yeah, I got it, Dad.
All I was doing was teaching my son to survive in this world, to be a success. I must admit, I did tell him to never to give up and to keep trying, but not in situations like this. Where did I go wrong? Ah! Why did he misunderstand? Did I go about it all wrong? Should I have been more concise? Why did things have to turn out this way, for God's sake?
Whoa! Dad! It's looking pretty good! It's gonna work! Wow, he's right! It'll work this time!
Oh! I sowed the seeds that led to this. It's all my fault. My whole body was screaming in pain. All the ticks were grasping onto my stomach with all their might. This did not look good. But Taka would not give up. Seeing the stubborn ticks, he jumped onto my body, putting even more pressure on me. The pain was excruciating.
This will do it, Dad! I know it!
Ah!
My weight is still not enough. Mom, give me a hand.
Yes, of course.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get off my dad, you stubborn ticks!
Then at that moment, my skin couldn't withstand the tremendous pressure any longer. Oh!
We did it! The ticks came off! Hooray!
I knew you could do it, Taka. You saved your dad.
Hooray! We beat the ticks! We beat the ticks!
Isn't it wonderful, honey? He did it for you. You taught our son well.
This battle against the ticks took us 7 hours. It was a hard and long battle, but in the end, we won. But it wasn't the result we were hoping for. Wait a sec. My dad was covered in a sea of blood.
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh no, this doesn't look good. I better call the ambulance.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm so sorry, Dad.
Thanks for sticking to your guns, son. You did well. I felt my son had grown up. I was actually kind of proud of him at that moment. Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.